It stands over you, looming over you. Then the creature appears again, stares at you, grinning. What do you want? Then the creature disappears, leaving the woods alone. He appears again, stares at you, grinning. Stand your ground, raising your gun! The creature grins and swings its long arms at you, as you nearly dodge the attack. Shoot the creature. We had a gun the whole time? I would have shot him first if I knew that. Carefully aim your gun at the creature's head, firing. The creature howls in pain as the bullet enters its skull, destroying its brain. Keep running, dude! Get out of there! Sorry, technical difficulties. We're in a building. There's a large van sitting outside with a doctor. We decided to go with the truth. I was mugged and I think I need medical aid. Is that the truth? We decided to go with the truth, but that's not the truth. That was the most aggressive mugger I've ever seen. Oh no, I have no oh no, I have no spleen! Okay, well, why, how... I am so confused. I'm just reading, I'm just pressing enter and just letting it display itself at this point. So, wait, was I injured in a mugging? Was I injured by a mysterious creature in the woods? Is it a break-in? What is going on? I don't know either. AI. I don't know what's going on either. This is the 7th series I'm writing. Okay, now we're going super meta here. Really, all of it, everything we just did was a book. Who are you? I'm not sure if I'm in heaven or an alternate dimension. Oh God. Booming voice that echoes through your mind. Mingling with my screams of mercy. Am I God? Yes, child. You could say I'm God. You will live forever. You will be reborn. Presence will live on because that is what you are. You are the future. You are the past. You are the present. You are the future timers. The world is ending because the second prime, or the 32nd prime. We continue our lives in a land where there are no bad endings, no coming of age, no death, just us, where no one else exists. You will be rewarded for all the things you have done right, where you will be given that which you have longed for your whole life. Find me, do what I do, live forever. Be free. What? What are you? I am your mind. I am your heart. I am what you seek. The end is coming. Do you feel ready? Yes. I feel ready. Then, let the game begin. May your soul live forever. After all that, is it just over? In the colorless world of gray, a beam of light appears. It grows, becoming a portal. It opens to reveal the green face of Ozzy, the game's main character. Welcome to DB2. What? Oh, this is really creepy. Good night, children, the voice says. Put those away. No more stories tonight. Who is there? The voice laughs. I'm sorry, child. Just don't talk much. I'm the night watchman. Dad comes home to tell you something. David says, I've been arrested. You're so surprised, you fall to the floor. You why? Oops, I didn't mean to why. I meant to say why, not why. What do you mean, Dad? You ask. What for? I'm sorry, David, he says. I'm going away for a long time. Maybe I'll never come back. But why? You ask. They're accusing me of sabotage. You? Why? Dad sighs. David, the Empire is in the middle of a terrible war. They need every soldier they can get. I made some of their equipment cleaner. It decreases their war chest, which means they have less money to spend, and hire fewer soldiers. When that happens, the workers don't get paid, and eventually, the plant? They didn't remember it said the plant. The plant doesn't make as much money. I think it means, like, factory. But I at first I took it as, like a flower. It's confusing. Anyways, that means workers don't get paid. Then you just say that, Dad, so read yourself. Reproduction fails. That can't happen. Sorry, bud. Try to make their lives better. This is horrible, you say. I know, he says. That's how the Empire works. It'll be alright. Gives you a hug. I love you, he whispers into your ear. I love you too, Dad. He gives you a smile, and then leaves to go into custody. A few months later, your dad is gone. The war goes on, and the Empire continues to gain power. Eventually, the galaxy is theirs. You don't care. You know, your dad is in a better place now. Did he die? Holy crap. In the years to come, you go on with your life. You become a soldier for the glorious Empire, fighting valiantly for them. One day, you're told that the war is lost and you need to retreat. You obey, and you do so happily. You'll gladly allow the Empire to regain all the power it's gained. You are a proud servant of the Empire. Empire Eternals. The Empire never ceases to produce Eternals. You are one of the many. Eternals are bred for a specific purpose, to be the last line of defense for the Emperor. Their minds are so powerful, they're used to destroy hostile planets, fortify the Emperor's borders, and so on. You know nothing of love or romance. That is a silly, frivolous concept for peasants. You're here to fight and conquer, not have a good time. If you were meant to have fun, you'd be a wild-card mercenary. As it stands, you are a tool of destruction, a soldier with no thoughts of his own. If you had a family, you'd do everything in your power to protect them. If there was only one thing you do have a fondness for, war. The more war, the better. The more blood, the better. You don't feel sadness at the death of your soldiers. After all, they're lesser than you. You feel only exhilaration. Oh, you have everything you need to crush your enemies. Why shouldn't you use those powers to their fullest potential? Why should you obey silly rules like honor? Those concepts are for fools who think that death can be a pleasant experience. You've died before, and you'll die again, and again, and again. Only once will you scream. You are a soldier. The war never ends. Death is all that is. Planet Mortis has once again done the Emperor a great disservice. Mortis, the last stand. Final assault has come. You stand on the bridge of your ship, looking at the brutal red sun. It's almost perfect, and then it is. The Eternals have developed a divergent evolution version of the sun, Gunna, as you call it. It is far more dangerous, as one can never be sure if an eye blink will be the last. Whether it's unpredictable, as are the violent solar flares. You hope no Gungan ships. No Gungan. I've been reading really seriously. I've actually been impressed by how I'm reading this, but I can't say Gungan seriously. Gungan sun worship. Sun worshippers are around to enjoy this. I'll force this fall back. We'll take care of this. Despite your confidence, you are wary. A long, grueling space battle lies ahead. With the solar storm to boot, there's no way to know if you will emerge unscathed. Still, duty calls, and you must answer. Inside its peak, your ship is limited by the worst storm you have ever encountered. Alright, and that's where we are so far. So they've added some new updates. They update this thing like every other day, I think. So there's like a lot of updates. I recorded this like 3 weeks ago. So this one's been a lot of updates. You can do this now that has like pre-generated responses. Either go alone. We're in space right now. Go alone, continue space. Say spread out. I think we're gonna say spread out, just because when I have no idea what is going on, instead of just pressing enter like last time, I'm gonna click this if I don't know what to do. Ship is mercifully buffeted by the solar storm. Sensors are blinded. Communications are at best, and the corridors begin to fill with an ever-increasing amount of the ship's power failing. We're gonna do say shields. Shields, you say to yourself, breaking your tension. The computer has already taken note of the solar storm's capacity to destroy the ship. You need to enhance the energy shields to protect your ship from the storm. Rebuild S. Who are all these people? Since I have no idea what's going on, I'm just gonna be using this for a while. the pre-generated responses, since this is so much is going on. There's it's so insane. I mean, what is rebuild S? The shield's bolster. Return your attention to the main drive system to see if you can't get it back up and running. Use your knowledge of Gungan. We're gonna use our knowledge of Gungan technology. After an extensive amount of trial and error, you managed to bypass your ship's main computer, the logical link, and take control of the ship manually. Use all of them. We're gonna do rebuild main drive. It's gonna be really deep voice because apparently we're really cool. We're an Eternal, like Marvel Eternals, but probably not that cool. Get some disease. Anyway, Gungi. I'm just looking at these responses. Okay. The heavy sigh. You begin a long, tenuous process of trying to maintain the ship's purpose. The lights flicker and spark as you feel your own energy reserves beginning to give out. And we're gonna use our knowledge of Gungi technology, not Gungan, Gungi. Stamp your foot on the red bus. Foot? Okay. Lights go out and the storm's howling is drowning out by the deafening sound of your ship's destruction. This isn't going well. Use your knowledge to read Brax's mind. You're just a mic. Turn to his eyes and feel his emotions. He feels fear and anger, but also guilt. Guilt that they couldn't save you. But he saved the ship, didn't he? What? This is our brother, Brax. Brax, our brother. Smile. He let out a short, chilling laugh. You did good, friend. Speaking to the wind. As a storm engulfs your ship and lights go out for good. Wait for death, say goodbye. Gungan. Sleep. We're not just gonna die. Use your force vision. We're gonna begin the search for survivors. Your breath is heavy and your eyes are burning. The wind buffets you mercilessly, and you curse the cruel fate that has destroyed your vessel, with you drifting through the endless void of space. Will force yourself to remain strong. Begin to search the ship for survivors. Hands probe through the ruins of the ship as you try to find a way to turn this flying fortress back into one again. We're gonna go down the corridor. Lights flicker on and off as you make your way through the wreckage of the ship. Wires snap, pipes burst, and panels collapse as you try to work out where the hell the escape pods are. Proceed. We're gonna proceed. Proceed. As you make your way through the dark, desolate ship, the winds pick up, and you find yourself freezing. You pull your jacket tighter around you, but it's no good. We're gonna throw on a heated jacket. this is very important. We have to make sure we're not cold. It's like it warms your body and you say with pleasure. Continue down the next corridor. To find the escape pods, as you proceed, something stops you in your tracks. Use your detective skills to read the Brax's mind. Scared, worried, anxious. He knows he didn't get to save anybody. I'm gonna offer to help him, and then if it doesn't give us the option, we'll go to the computer. His eyes whiten and his whole body tenses. He's about to reply, but we dash off in the direction the wind came from. Okay, we're gonna go to the computer. What do you think if you grip the keyboard tightly? We can type in a message. Is it ally or ally? Still here. Though the wind was coming up from here. I don't know why somebody's man face. Press send and wait for a reply. I guess we're gonna wait for a reply. Wait for a reply. What are the other options? Oh wait, we should check our messages. Well, while we wait for the reply. Grab the device. Let's scroll down to find a new message from him. So here I'm gonna try to find the escape pods. We're gonna use our knowledge of Gungi technology because we just have so much knowledge. You watch the readouts and begin typing out a command into the keyboard. Shoot him with a bolt of lightning. Rebuild main drive. Go down corridor. Use the EMP to disable the shields. Why would we want to do that? Use EMP to disable what little technology we have left in this broken ship. Let's try to rebuild the main drives. If you say you begin the launch process of trying flicker and spark as you feel it, your own energy reserve is beginning to run dry. Let's try rebuilding it again. T-minus 6 minutes later, rest your head on a cool metal table, not on a sigh. We're gonna keep doing it. When we say we just say we get it out loud and say rebuild main drive. And then we just we do it. You take a deep breath and begin to tap into the massive power source that is your mind. We're gonna keep rebuilding the main drive. I'm not stopping until we rebuild the main drive. You can do this. You have to. Use all of the little strength you have left. That's very dramatic, so we're gonna do that. Okay. I won't fail you. Whisper to yourself. Try one more time. We can do this! Insert anime music here. I won't fail you! Go down in history as a hero. We're gonna go down in history as a hero, by the way. We're gonna do that. Insert my hear music here. It didn't let us do that, but this is what I want to do. Throw in the towel, throw the towel in, throw in the towel, proceed to throw up all over the table. We're gonna go down in... I want to go down in history as a hero. I want to do that. As a hero. Let's flicker. I won't fail you, smile in spite of yourself. I won't fail you! Come on, load some responses for me. Go down in history as a hero! Come on! Okay, lights flicker. I won't fail you! What little strength do you have left? Hit the keys one last time. I won't fail you! I won't fail you! Die knowing you did your best. I won't fail you at the end. You reach the courage ending. I guess what? Guys, we reached the courage ending. We are courage. We have couraged. We have couraged. I don't know what this means, like, at all. Especially with the stuff or like all this accidents. What I guess we got the courage ending. We're gonna use our head because all these are just like normal things, like the try again, exit story. Alright, I'm gonna check something. Okay, there's like try again, exit story, go back to the beginning, and we're gonna use our head and use our Gungeoneer access code because wait, Gungeoneers are from Enter the Gungeon. We're going to use our access codes. After 2 minutes of entering the quick passcodes, you gain access to the Gungeoneer's control room. We're going to use our head. We're going to do it again. Okay, just same thing. Are we just back, or are we back in? I mean, we got the courage ending, which was very, very vague. It just kind of happened. We're gonna, no, we're gonna go through the time drive and jump ahead in time. I think that'll be interesting. You lie in bed, staring at your alarm clock. You're still half asleep, but you remember that today's the day. You're going to finally get that vaccine that'll save all those children. I think we've changed. I think we've changed stories. I think we changed stories here, because this is different. And if we got the courage ending, this is starting to get political. Starting to get nervous. All these are normal responses except for go through the time drive to go stop the virus from spreading. This is what we're gonna do. Step out of your apartment. Look at the crowds of people. Everyone seems to be going about their day. But you feel like something's different. Like something's missing. Ask and ask. So, okay, we're gonna say what's going on? Is he gonna do it? Almost immediately you hear gunshots nearby. Before you know it, people are screaming. You find yourself running for cover. An alleyway, run. Find somewhere safe. Alright, we're gonna duck into the alley. I got this game, don't have a few hours to tell me what to do. You look into the alley and keep running into it. You see something on the other side of the wall. It looks like some kind of animal. What do I say? Duck into the alley. I guess I'm saying to everybody. Okay, we're gonna look at animal. And just a mic. Oh, this is a cat and it's staring at you. You know, does it move? And the wall is too hard to climb, so you keep moving. You hear more gunshots and more screaming. Say, what is this thing? Look at the animal, go back. We're gonna be stupid and we're gonna head towards the gun shots. And then walk along the street. Just looking at the ground, but just from everyone else is running, catches your ear, so you look up. And it's a woman wearing a tank top and shorts. Her skin is brown and her hair is blonde. She looks at you, screaming before running in the direction of the gunshots. Okay, we're gonna try to follow her. And following her, she begins turning down alleyways. You follow because you don't know what else to do. After walking for some time, you get lost. We're gonna use our head and use your guns and your access codes. If you mean venturing in the correct passcodes, you look at the screens next to the time machine. I don't understand. You frick. Go through time travel again. Apparently we're in a time travel story that involves Enter the Gungeon. I'm entertained, at least. You step inside the machine and turn the dial back to where it was. There's screams from outside, followed by a booming noise. You feel pressure around you, and everything goes quiet. I jump forward in time. Again, we're just gonna keep going forward in time. Step out of the machine, which begins to close on you. It worked, you say. You can do this all day. There are gunshots outside. People are screaming. We'll stop those who cause harm, head towards gunshots. I'm doing something good. You say, use your new cool powers and use some of them on someone. That sounds like the evil thing to do. I'm just gonna go and find someone to use my powers on. We're gonna go stop those who cause harm to others. Because we're a superhero now. You run outside towards the gunshots. You see a man holding a gun. When you get close, you realize it's Gaunt. Oh no, it's Gaunt. We're gonna stop Gaunt. Oh, no, who knows? You run at Gaunt, pushing him over and knocking the gun out of his hands. And with the gas mask, tackles you on the ground and immediately begins punching your face. we're gonna shoot him. This is what I was thinking, shoot him. Put your gun at the man and shoot. The man's gas mask flies out of his hands. Realize that you shot one of the children from earlier. You've never killed a child before? Oh jeez. Can we go back in time? What is going on also? What? Go back to the time machine. You know, I'm just so confused with what was going on. I can barely react to the fact that we just killed a kid. Oops. Yeah, you go back and close the door. Sit down and wait. The screen outside and then goes quiet. Wait a while. Nothing happens. Go back time and try to stop this from happening. Turn back outside and see the man with the gas mask standing over a little girl with a gun to her head. As he approaches, he turns, pushes, and you push him aside again. What are the options that we have? Shoot the man. It's not what we're gonna say. Stop this. We shot him last time. It appeared to be the child. That's like we were like super impressed. Stop this. The girl looks at you. Looks at you, confused. Look back at her. At the man. You realize what needs to be done. Stop this. Go stop this from happening. Try to use your Gungeoneer's access card. Just swipe it on his face. It'll probably work. I'll help you. I'll help you, you repeat. I'll help you stop him. I don't want you to hurt her. The girl looks at you, nodding. Go, stop him from arriving. Help her get free. Reach up and pull the tape from her mouth. She immediately breathes a sigh of relief. Thanks, she has to say before you hear footsteps drawing closer to the right. Say run. Because we're cool, we're a superhero now, and we just like run. Pull her to your feet and pull and point in the direction of the smoke. Run, you say. You grab her hand and pull her along. Say, when we get to where we are, turn right and run until you're out of here. We're gonna say that. Pull her along before slowing to stop. You turn to see the man with the gas mask standing directly behind you. What are you doing? Say, get out of here. Slowly turn your head towards him, and he backs up a bit. Turn around, he says. You do so. Keep running. What? Turn around. Don't trust the man? Okay. And then trust in you, you stop running and pull ahead. Put your hands up, he says, pointing his gun at you. You do so. As is the girl, who is now a few meters behind you. Try to talk your way out of this. Stop moving. Look at the man. If you're gonna try to use charm, let's see what he wants. We're gonna ask him if he wants help. Man lowers his gun a bit, and the girl gulps, slowly raising her hands in the air. Who are you? I'm Jillian. Who is that the girl? I'm a friend. The man looks at you, confused before nodding. I'm looking for Lisa. Yeah, you say. I'm Ben. The man says, she's inside. I'm trying to get her out. Once I stop the man from killing the girl, use your powers to move things. I can get you out too. I didn't say that. I can get you out too. I can get you out too. I say, you just need to lower your gun. Ow. Trust me, I can get us out of this. Say, I'll lower my gun, you lower yours. And looks at you, thinking. Do it, he says. Puts his gun on the ground. Slowly put your gun on the ground and step away. Come on! We're gonna follow Ben. Follow Ben. You step carefully to avoid the flames that are certain to engulf the house. It's cold, the girl says. Why is it cold? I don't know. I'm gonna help Ben help the girl. Follow Ben as he walks over to the girl. Looks terrified. We have to get out of here. Now! We can't, Ben says. We're gonna... We're gonna use our time powers again. Apparently we're a time traveler now, too. We put on your gas mask before turning to Lisa. Turn the girl into a pig. I guess we'll do that. I have no idea what to do. I look scared. Scared. But you know she'll be able to do it. We're gonna help Ben help the girl escape. Quickly try to get in Lisa's mind. I managed to write the command for her to grab the girl's arm as Ben pulls her along. Come on, it says. Do it. I'm gonna follow Ben and Lisa. We follow Ben and Lisa along the tunnel. Before, or ahead you see a red light. That's the office, Ben says. I have no idea what to do, so I'll just... I don't know why the offices are important. We have to get in there. Look at the red door. Not sure if you can, if you should go in or turn back. Into the red room. Uh-oh. On it, make you pause. You enter at your own risk, you read. Caution, radiation high. Do not enter by yourself. I guess we'll do that, because I have no idea what else to do. Lisa reads what you wrote on your arm. As you hastily try to write it away. Let's go. It says, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let's go inside then. We're gonna go inside because we're not wimps. Walk towards the door. This man grabs your shoulder and holds you back. What, you say? You said yourself that, you need me. I do, Ben says. Can I go with somebody? I'm gonna go with Ben. So don't go by yourself. Not sure this is a good idea. You shook him off. I'm confused. Read Ben. Run towards Ben as he holds up his hands. Alright, he says. Not sure if going in there is a good idea. I know you need help. Ben says. You say too. You're right, Ben says. I'm not sure it's a good idea. You both shrug. We're gonna... we're gonna go into the room. You walk into the room as Ben follows behind you. You're in a large warehouse with large amounts of machinery and equipment. This seems like the best bet, Ben says. Let's get help. Walk along the warehouse before you see a large metal door. A sign is on it, showing a radiation warning with a red cross above it. Right on our arm what Ben should do. Ben looks at what you wrote on your arm before nodding. Good idea, he says. I'll wait for you here. Say, I'll help Lisa. I'll go over to the door. Staring at the sign. You have a feeling that if you go through the door, you might not come back out. Look at Lisa, who nods. Alright. Walk over to the door before grabbing the handle and pulling it down. You raise your hand as the door swings open. The door opens to reveal... I guess, what does it reveal, guys? Tell me in the comments. Guys, you didn't tell me in the comments what the door reveals. I just don't know. It reveals... a huge banana. Sorry, I got a squeaky nose. A huge banana republic. The streets are filled with poverty. As you see small... What? Wait. Can I go back? Okay. I don't know what story does really, and I don't want to change it that much. I still don't know what the story command does. Okay, it was reveal... Ready hallway? Something is on the way. A large room. Let's do a large room. A large room. Okay, you look around the room as you stare at all the equipment. What's the plan? I need to find a way out of here, Lee says. Any ideas? Look around the room before stopping. It's about a large metal door at the other side of the room. Let's look around the room. There's a door over there, you say, pointing. Let's check it out. It's locked, Lisa says. We need the combo to get in. Let's use our Gungeoneer access codes. Let's read the sign. Can we use our Gungeoneer access codes? You walk over to the wall reading it. The door combo is those numbers. You press your fists against your mouth. You have to stop yourself from laughing. Let's use it. None of this complicated stuff. You're pressing numbers on the keypad. The door clicks open. You look inside to see stairs leading down. Let's try these, you say. You walk down the stairs into another large room. Another large room. Look around the room. The room is dark. We see only a few fancy meters. Ears in front of you. You stare forward, your shoes squeaking against the floor as you head towards the door. Let's try this door. Open the door, pressing your hand against it. Sorry about that. You feel the cold, hard metal as you press your hands against it before feeling the latch behind you. The door clicks open silently, swinging open. Say, let's go. Take a step forward before pausing. You see a figure standing in the darkness. Lisa, you say? The voice echoes up the walls as you run and settle over to Lisa. Lisa, what's wrong? I don't know, Lisa says, her voice shaking. I heard something in the hallway. You look up. You're hearing the creaking of floorboards behind you. Let's turn around. You turn around. Your foot touches an object. You stop, looking down. Some sort of glass bottle, filled with a clear liquid. Look at it and read the label. Water! You say. You grab the bottle. As it breaks into silver pieces, spraying water everywhere. You stare at it, hissing as you get water into your eyes. Why am I so scared of water? Water! We're gonna use the water. Use water. Take a sip of water before putting it to your mouth. Taking a large gulp. Makes your stomach turn as you realize how hungry you are. Come on, Lisa says. You follow Lisa along the hall as you walk into another large room. The room is filled with bright flashing lights. You pause, looking at them, as Lisa walks ahead of you into the room. Lisa, step away from those. No, Lisa says, not pausing. Try to grab her, but she begins laughing. Come on. I'm warning you. Lisa, better stop. Grab her arm and she twists around and punches you in the face. You fly back, hitting the wall as Lisa walks away. Goodbye, Willie. We're David, bro. It's the adventures of David. I'm gonna ask her if she's alright. You alright? My name is David, not Willie. Uh-oh. It's getting spicy. Spicy. Run over to Lisa. She paused, looking around. Yeah, she says, fine. I'm fine. Look at her before. Grabbing her again. Kissing her. Passionately. I like the addition of passionately. Makes it sound like a fan fiction. Passionately. We're gonna dance. It's getting really romantic. We're gonna dance. Give me this hand gently. She smiles and starts to walk around to the dance floor. We thought we were just gonna like dance here, but there's a dance. Those were the bright lights. The dance floor. Take a deep breath. We're looking around the room. Where's the dance? Take a deep breath. Smelling the smoke from the cigarettes and cigars, feeling larger. Spider-Man in tuxedo, smoking a cigar. Thinking he's why am I failing so bad? Column. There we go. Man. This is fun to dance, bro. Dance. I don't care about the band, but the tuxedo. We're gonna dance with Lisa. Starts to dance, and Lisa smiles and starts dancing. Dance for a moment before pausing. Notice to make a motion at the front of the room. I'm gonna dance for a second, man. I don't want this whole thing to be dancing. I love the dance. Follow the commotion. Towards the front of the room, you spot two men fighting in the entrance of the room. Two large men holding them back from fighting. They're clearly aggravated by something. What's going on? What's going on, dudes? Towards the two men holding the men back. The man wearing a tuxedo steps in front of you. Please, just let them fight, he says, before looking at you. It's the man if he knows what happened. And pauses before nodding. Yes, I do, he says. I'm gonna cure them. Let them fight. His deep voice before barking an order in French. Missionary, you should intervene. You found as the two men punch each other. The men holding them back begin to push them as you watch in confusion. Stop one of your goons? I have goons? Push one of them. They don't budge. You grab the other man. They punch you in the face, knocking you to the ground. Apparently Lisa's really strong, so we'll ask her for help. We used to do everything for us. Lisa grabs money for men. But he punches her in the face. She falls to the ground. You struggle to get up as you see the men walking away. We're not letting our boys get beat down like that. gotta see the boys. Push yourself to your feet before being knocked off again. Struggle to get up. Or the man with the orange halo walks over to you. Kicks you in the head, knocking you unconscious. End your story here. We're gonna wake up. Wake up. Lying on the ground with a headache. Push yourself to your feet. We're noticing. We're looking at a large crowd that gathers around you. What the hell? Look around as you notice you're now wearing a tuxedo. You frown before somebody grabs you, pulls you towards the crowd. Stop being bold. As you're pushed along, people begin to scream at you. Look at that! Cop! You can't be missed. I think he's dead. Try and ID him. Well, it's getting political again. Scramble to get back up before being pulled and shoved along again. Use every ounce of your strength, but are unable to stop yourself. Hit the ground. His hands pick you up once again. We're gonna ask Lisa for help. Lisa, can you help me again? Lisa runs over to you before being pulled away. Leave me alone, she groans. Before grabbing your hand once again. She pulls you along, holding your hand. This way! I'm gonna follow her. She knows what she's doing, I hope. She's on the street, lost in the sea of people. Why did you do this to me? Buy a gun. I don't know, ask your master. Well, these are really weird. We're gonna do that. They're asking questions. Stop fighting. Drag along the street, desperately trying to stay up. You think you're beginning to lose consciousness, but suddenly you find yourself being thrown out of the car. What? Say, Lisa! Your head hits the pavement as the car drives by. You get up and find yourself unable to do so. Use whatever strength is left in your body. You're gonna stand up, but you can't. You fall down again before being hit by a passing van. I'm gonna ask for help. We've just been hit by a freaking van. And I'll help you. A lady walks over to you. You grab her hand as she crouches down beside you. Use martial arts fighting. Just like crane kick her in the face. I just got mugged. And they frown before calling the police. No, what's your emergency? Got mugged. Send somebody over right now. We're sending somebody over now. Use what strength we have left. Like an anime. Try to open your eyes. I'm afraid you can't. Still they bleed out. The world goes back black. That's for help again. Help. Still they bleed out and the world goes black. Anyone? Do you need an ambulance? No. I can help him. Your voice reply. Hello? Ask who is help? Who is help? So they bleed out. The world goes black. Keep saying that. Let's not use these sounds. These are putting us in a loop. Wake up. So they wake up in the same room as you were left in. Notice that your eyes have been bandaged. Your body is weak. Weakling. I'm a meekling. I've been drugged. Go to Lisa's room. Make your way to Lisa's room. You have to lean against the door frame. Lisa, come in. You enter. She turns your face. She turns to face you. You're awake. Go into details about what happened. I mean, I need details. Give me details. I have no idea what just happened. Lisa holds her head to your hands. My God. What the hell happened? You explain the story to Lisa. She listens intently. You know what day it is? May the 4th! May the 4th! May the 4th! No, it's not. You explain that the day is May 3rd. Wait, what? It's May the 4th, so this is May the 3rd. What is, but it's not April 1st. You explain that the world doesn't work like that. I don't understand what's going on. Say, you're 0! Alright, there are years and then there are months. It goes into a brief. Lisa goes into a brief explanation of the time system to you. You understand, and it seems logical. Use your new knowledge. Is it the future? Lisa furrows her brows in confusion. The future? Future? Seriously? You suddenly remember what year it was, because each year had a number starting at 0. We're gonna go into details about the year. We need the details. Lisa explains that the year is 2165. What? No way! Why? Use some logical reasoning to prove her wrong. You're gonna be wrong. You don't know what year it is. You don't know what year it is. Well, for one, it's been 20 years since the war. That means that we should be able to travel back in time, right? Hasn't been that long, Lisa says. Quietly, almost to yourself. Throw punch. Is this the same thing as like when it said you had the creature? It's the same story. We were just like in the future. Like this is what happens later on. But like we didn't die. We're gonna use more logic. And what does it even mean? The moon isn't even made out of cheese anymore. It's probably made out of rocks. You're probably wrong anyway. It could be trillions of years from now. Use more logic. The buildings here are made out of bricks because they're futuristic looking bricks. They aren't like the ones in the history books. They're lighter and stronger. You probably have some sort of advanced technology inside of them. Go into logical spirals. Use even more logical thinking. If you could go back in time, would you? You'd fix all the mistakes you could. Become a different person, avoid all the pain and suffering. Wouldn't you want that? Use reason number 9. What? The year ended in 2012. It's probably going to end in some far distant future. And you ran at that. Lisa stares at you motionlessly for a minute before nodding. We're gonna use reason number 10 now. People don't want to die. Well, almost no one. Pause, thinking about it for a moment. Well, almost everyone. We're going to use reason number 5. I don't know what's going on. Maybe safe and dead. That's the agreement. So, what do we do? Have Lisa cast a wisp spell? For the zombies? What is going on? Lisa, can you please cast a wish spell? You want Lisa to find us a way home? Yes. Wait, what is going on? Use reason number 12. Go through the long process plan how to go about it. Say, I think you should ask for help from our magical overlord. We're gonna say that. Are you serious? Yes. Why? I don't know. It's just something I thought. I'm sorry. Something I thought. Thanks for sighing and shaking her head. That's what's wrong. What's wrong? Let's ask our magical overlord. Nothing. I'm surprised that you would even suggest something like that now. Oh. Use another logical argument. There was no magical beans, like you said. Then why would there be wishes? Let's use translate. Where does it matter? We're gonna use a wish. I want you to know. I'm gonna make a wish come true. Fine. There is a wish that comes true because it's a magical being. And use another logical argument. If wishes did come true, the person who made them wished for something else, so the magical being won't actually grant the wish. It would be the opposite. I don't know what's going on anymore. I wish I had a cookie. You and Lisa both laugh at the ridiculousness of the idea. After a moment, though, she stops. We're gonna use another... No, I think we've used too many logical arguments. You're gonna ask what's wrong. What's wrong? Nothing. She looks down at towards the beach. Her eyes icing over. Well, you should probably wish now. It turns to you. I wish... Cast an anti-magic eye patch over her eyes. Say, what do you wish for? Please don't say anything else. Okay. What do you wish for? Stares at you blankly. I don't know. She turns, beginning to walk down to the beach. We're at the beach now, I guess. Well, you should go now. I don't think wishes last forever. We should make at least one wish. You close her eyes. I don't want to. She turns, beginning walking towards the beach. Rush over to her and grab her shoulders. Make one last wish. Want to use reason number 9. You can go back in time, would you? Fix all the mistakes. Throw a logical wrench in the works. Lisa turns, looks at you blankly. She opens her mouth to say something, but stops. She sighs, shaking her head. I don't know. Use a wish. If you don't wish for something, then the chance to have it granted is impossible anyways. I suppose you walk down before looking at the sky. I wish for I wish for a huge banana.